Hello and welcome to Beneath the Surface, our very cleverly titled new web series where we pull back the curtain to give you exclusive insights into all happenings at Microsoft Surface. I'm your host, Sonia Dara, and each month we'll take a deep dive into the inner workings of Surface, beating the tech nerd in all of us. Not saying that you're a nerd, but I definitely am.
I definitely am too.
And that's why I'm so excited to host this series. And hosting alongside with me today is my girl, Malex Guinand. She's the co-host with the Mo-host. It sounded better in my head as I said it, but anyway. Are you ready to go beneath the surface?
I definitely am.
I'm really excited because, not only do we get to show you all the cool tech we have, but we introduce you to the teams building these great devices. And in this specific episode, we're going to talk about all the new products we literally just announced.
Like now.
Brand new laptops.
Yeah.
And some new things for all those audiophiles out there, which is like pretty much everyone, right? Like everyone's an audiophile. But Malex, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what you do here at Microsoft?
I am the Surface Laptop Product Marketing Lead. So I get to work very closely with engineering, basically listening to what the customer have to say, and I step in very early on in the development, making sure that we bring their feedback and we bring innovation into our product line.
Why don't we talk a little bit more about what's new in the laptop line?
Oh yeah! Look at this. So one of the things that we've done with this is, of course, we kept the beautiful design, but we updated the processor. So we have the latest, the 11th gen from Intel, and we have the AMD Microsoft Surface Edition processor. And we get 70% faster performance versus our previous generation, versus Laptop 3.
Sorry, 70% faster
70, yes.
Than Laptop 3?
Yes.
Wow.
Which is, it's amazing. You can pretty much load this up with so many programs and apps at a time. So it's a lot of power for multitasking, which is, who doesn't multitask?
I'm multitasking right now.
And battery. You know how many hours of battery life you get with this?
How many hours?
19, up to 19 hours.
19. And here to talk with us today is the principal designer behind Surface Laptop, Hua Wang. Thank you so much for joining us today, Hua.
Yeah, thank you for having me today.
You were the mastermind behind the original laptop. Can you talk us through what that design process was like?
Yeah, for sure. That was a while ago. I remember back to probably 2015 summertime, and then we decided to design a laptop. And then during that time, we already have a Surface Pro and Surface Book. They are very good devices, right? But the things like it's kind of mechanical. So the question is, okay, how can we make the laptop look and feel like a Surface? And then one of the ideas from the design team is like, what if you can just take the Surface Pro as the icon, right? So imagine if we open the Surface Pro like this, right? And then you don't see the kickstand. And then we just make the top thinner, right? And then we still maintain the fabric keyboard inside, and we get rid of the kickstand in the back. And then we show this prototype to the leadership team, and then people just like, wow, yeah, that's it.
Can you speak to a little bit how we've, evolved now to our latest 4th generation laptop that we just announced?
Yes. I love to refine the stuff almost like invisible. Like, for example, we make the fabric feels nicer generation after generation. And then we also improve the repairability, right? So when you need to repair the device, and then we design in a way you can really easy to unscrew. Oftentimes we want to make sure the fundamental things there, right? So we had a very good typing experience, very nice key travel, very nice tracking experience. We want to make sure those elements still maintain, because that's the fundamental. People love it, right? And then we want to put our resource into something will really make people's daily life easier.
So, Hua, quick question on the colors. We have been evolving them since the first generation. Can you explain us a little bit of the color exploration process, how we land on the ones that we launch?
So the principle for the colors is we try to get the inspiration from nature, right? We don't like something feels like artificial. In this way, we can make sure the color is more inviting, more warm, more human, right? We have multiple colors here, but they all carry the same principle, which is I try to be more inviting and then less techy, right? We want to be gender neutral.
Thank you so much, Hua, for joining us today and for allowing us to, pick your brain on all things laptop. I'm really hopeful post, COVID hybrid work environment when we're all back in the office. Maybe we can do a lab tour.
Yeah, thank you for having me today. And then, of course, please come to visit.
I think it's right over there.
I can't wait for that. Thanks so much, Hua, for joining.
Anyways, now it's time for our little segment we like to call Tech Corner. And that was Tech Corner.
That was amazing.
I know, I learned a lot.
So insightful.
We all know that sound is super important, especially in Teams calls, working from home, and in this hybrid work environment. So whether you're listening to music, on a business call, or creating a podcast, having quality mics and headphones is crucial. As you can see here with Surface Headphones 2 Plus, Malex was able to go from noise canceling me out of her life all the way to actually amplifying my voice, which is already loud, even louder.
I can certify that.
And you know what else is certified? The headphones for Teams. Cool. So in addition to the Surface headphones, we have a whole new set of PC accessories that are going to help you make your work from home and hybrid environment even better. We have the brand new Microsoft Modern USB headset, and then the Microsoft Modern wireless headset with the boom mic now, so I can be on. We have the brand new Microsoft Modern USB speaker, which has a big old red light that tells you whether or not you're on mute. And then we have the Microsoft Modern webcam. So this is, on, off, on, off. Everything is just so much simpler. We're very excited about all these brand new PC accessories, and we're excited to welcome Simon Dearsley, who's gonna tell us more about the design process. Welcome, Simon. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from New Zealand.
Hi, good to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit more around the design process for the brand new headphones we just launched today?
Sure, I'd love to. So when we were designing the Surface Headphones 2 Plus, we really wanted to just take what we thought was great about the Surface headphones and make them even better. So we added a Teams button, a dedicated Teams button that gives you quick access to all of your recent Teams activity. It lets you click into a meeting very easily. And we added additional tactile ridges and bumps to the keys to make it easier to find your mute status and control your calls more confidently. So they're incredibly comfortable for all-day wear. And the adjustability, the flexibility, they're just incredible. You can wear them all day without any kind of air fatigue.
So Simon, do you mind walking us through, the design and inspiration behind these new products we announced?
Sure. Well, I think fundamentally the inspiration behind these new products was this new lived experience we've all been going through, which is the global pandemic and the way it's changed the way we work and collaborate and be productive and be our best. And the way that we've gone from working in offices predominantly to working from home and hybrid work environments. And so that lived experience of working through that transition, working through hybrid and remote working from home, has really informed the design and the development of our new accessories. One of the biggest challenges was, usually when we're developing headphones or other products like this, you're around people a lot. You're putting them on people's heads, you're asking them a lot of questions about comfort. And under the shroud of the pandemic, we simply couldn't do that. So we had to send a lot of products around to people's houses and do a lot of human factors interviews on camera. So it was a very different way of working than how we've typically, used human factors to develop these products in the past.
Why is it so important to get sound right?
Well, I think sound is critically important, obviously, to the way we communicate. And it's even more so when you've got remote employees and employees in a hybrid environment where you really want to carry all the nuances in a conversation and you really want to be heard very clearly when you're speaking. In addition to that, when you think about the hybrid nature of modern work, you're often listening to music while you're focusing or maybe watching a YouTube video while you have lunch. So making sure that we have drivers with full range of sounds and really high quality sound is very important to making sure people feel comfortable throughout the day.
Thank you so much, Simon, for joining us today and talking about all these great products.
Yeah, it's been great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Wow, I really love talking to Simon and to learn more about the design inspiration behind all these new PC accessories.
Yeah, it was great. And I have a fun fact. Do you know that when you have the Surface Headphones 2 Plus, when you pair them to the Surface Laptop 4, they're actually the perfect complement, so you can really enjoy that Dolby Atmos technology when streaming your favorite shows.
It really does seem like these new Surface products are helping level the playing field in this work from home hybrid environment. In fact, you might even say they allow a level surface to work on. All right, it was so great having you with us today. Thank you for joining me as my co-host on today's episode.
It was great being here with you today, Sonia. Thanks for having me.
And to all of you, thank you for joining us. We really can't wait until next episode. So let us know what you want to see from the Beneath the Surface series by leaving a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the Surface YouTube channel so you don't miss out on next month's episode. Bye. No wonder it is the highest rated. But how does it? I did not know you were gonna say something.
Sorry.
Does anyone know that Jackie Chan movie where he yells at the top, "Who am I?" No? All right.